There's always that one guy in class, the one nobody really pays attention to, but somehow you can't ignore him. He's not the funniest, not the loudest, not even the most popular. He sits somewhere in the middle row, speaks only when necessary, and spends most of his time just watching. Teachers rarely call on him, and classmates assume he's just another average student. But what they don't realize is he's studying everything. He notices who gets nervous when the teacher looks around, who's trying too hard to impress, who's pretending to be confident, and who's actually weak behind the act. While everyone else thinks the classroom is about marks and homework, he understands something deeper. It's a silent game of attention and influence, and the one who reads the room controls the outcome without saying much. He builds this control through small, almost invisible habits. For example, when a teacher is about to ask a question and he doesn't know the answer, he doesn't panic. Instead, he makes brief eye contact and then smoothly shifts his gaze toward another student. Without even realizing it, the teacher follows that direction and ends up picking someone else. It's subtle, but it works, because people naturally look where others are looking. Then there's the way he handles attention during lectures. While others zone out or overreact, he gives just enough feedback, small nods every few minutes, a second of eye contact, nothing dramatic, just controlled signals that say, "I'm paying attention." And that's enough for the teacher to register him as focused, even if he hasn't said a word. Over time, this quiet consistency changes how he's perceived. Now imagine someone tries to mock him in front of the class. Most people would react, defend themselves, laugh it off, or get angry. But he does none of that. He simply looks at the person, holds eye contact for a couple of seconds, no expression, no reaction, and then casually looks away. The moment loses energy, the laughter fades, because without a reaction, there's no reward, and when there's no reward, the behavior dies on its own. He also treats information differently. While everyone else is busy sharing their stories, who likes whom, who's fighting with whom, he just listens. He collects details, patterns, small clues. But when it comes to himself, he reveals almost nothing. And slowly, people become more careful around him because he knows things, but nobody really knows him. That imbalance creates quiet control. And then comes the timing. He stays mostly silent all day, blending into the background. But at one precise moment, when the teacher asks a question and the room goes quiet, when no one else steps up, he raises his hand and answers clearly, confidently, and at the perfect time. That single moment shifts everything. The teacher notices. The top students feel challenged. The class starts seeing him differently. Because people don't remember every second, they remember the moments that stand out. And he chooses that moment carefully. The truth is, he's not a genius, not a topper, not even the most talented guy in the room. But he understands how the system works. And once you understand the system, you don't need to be loud to have control.